Hey, collective. The message I got was cool for the summer. And I know that song, I think it's from 2015, but which is the judgment card and the devil card. I just realized that. But this feels like someone is afraid to let out who they are in every sense, okay? This is not, I know that song has themes, right, of like the LGBTQIA, I think it is. But that's not the actual like overall theme, right? Is empowering yourself, shedding any of your inhibitions, and allowing yourself to question why you believe certain things, question why you do certain things, why you change who you are when you're around certain people. What is it that makes you do that? What does that belief stem from? What does that mean to you? Is that your belief, or is that what society thinks that you should do, or your family, etc.? What I mean by that is you can express your emotions to your best friend a certain way. Obviously when you're like at work, right? It's respectful to maintain a certain type of language, etc., behavior, okay? That I get. But this is like family, you know, it's like still having to speak to your mother or father in a way that you're wearing a mask. You're not being who you truly are. You're not talking to them in like your true voice, showing them your true self. It's one that we put on when we're speaking to authority figures, right? But we're adults. I'm talking to adults, obviously. My videos are for 18 over, but it's like we're adults. Why can't we talk to them as they're adults, right? Unconditionally loving someone means that we should be comfortable to be who we truly are. We shouldn't have to wear a mask, express our feelings in a way that is acceptable to someone else just because of who they are. And where this came from, right, is when I started down this path, I didn't approach my talks with the Most High or my spirit guides in any other version than me. During meditations and stuff, it was like very liberating. And it was, it was like encourage others to do that. Encourage others. It was just 333 on the timer. Encourage others to do that. It's like I got like it was a breath of fresh air. Like that's who I trust the most, who I'm closest to. I should be able to be free and be myself, right? Speak to the Most High, like, he's my best friend. Speak to my spirit guides. I can vent to them. I can, whatever. You should be able to do that. Um, I shouldn't have to put on a persona, right? I'm unconditionally loved. I am loved as I am, not how I can show up. Somebody praying in a formal manner instead of being like, hey, look, it's praying in a formal manner doesn't make anybody more connected, doesn't give anybody more favor. In fact, I mean, if you think about it, the person you're closest to, are you truly yourself to them? Do you feel like you can speak to them as you without any inhibitions? If you, whatever you subscribe to, right? For like, your guidance, etc. If you want a close relationship, shouldn't you be able to show up as yourself? Because if you're showing up in a certain way and you're wearing a mask and not really expressing your true form, is it really that close of a relationship? Or is there still some type of divide? You feel me? It's like embrace who you really are and put your real self out there. You shouldn't have to wear masks in front of certain people uh, who love you, that shouldn't have to be. And this is like it's just I was getting like this fling energy, right? Like summer flings, okay? But not fling in the sense of being promiscuous. Fling in the sense of when somebody, say, goes on vacation, you run into somebody, it's only going to last so long. You tend to release your inhibitions, have fun, live in the present moment. And I mean, honestly, it's like everybody around you has short-term memory loss. Tomorrow it's a new day, they're not going to remember shit. You have the most fun. You are the most free. That's what you should do all the time. I don't mean the flingy part, but I mean that's how you should approach everything. Have fun. It's not illegal to have fun. And it raises your vibration, by the way. Laughing, joking, having fun, being yourself, not hiding things, not masking things. But it's like, it's ending. So you're more apt to be your true self than any other time because those people aren't going to remember you, never see them again. I'm telling you, it's like you have to do that all the time. And it's like there's this going through, it feels terrible, actually. Somebody's going through an awakening and keeping it hidden. So waking up, seeing things differently, feeling differently about things, asking themselves the questions, wanting to take those leaps. And it's powerful. Awakenings are powerful. I mean, once you were awake, you cannot not see things that way. It's just, if you know, you know. It's like darn impossible. So someone's holding that in and pretending to still be, okay, asleep, if you feel me. I'm telling you, it feels like somebody's going to explode. Okay. It's like spontaneously combust. That's what it feels like. There's something about like somebody thinking, I know who would understand me. I know who I could sit next to in silence and they would get it. I wouldn't have to say anything. They would just know how I'm feeling, everything. But they're not. 911 on the timer. Even that, they don't want people. It's like, like it's going to cause too much commotion. I don't know if somebody's just in a very rigid environment or if there's a lot of like very strict family beliefs and how things are supposed to be done or look. Okay, I know the examples they're showing me so that I can get like what's going on, but I just keep feeling like I'm going to explode. 10 on the timer. It's like they've awoken. The sun is inside of them. How do you contain that? I don't know. But that's your assignment. That's your assignment for July, for right now. Don't wait. Don't wait. You got to take the first step. Don't wait. Do it. Don't wait. Don't wait. 2 minutes from now is not promised. Don't wait. Not everything needs a damn itinerary and plan. Some things, 11:11 on the timer, some things, it's okay to figure it the heck out as you go. And those are usually the things that we remember the most. We remember so many more details than if you're following an itinerary. Because then you're just blindly following directions, blindly following a plan. But when you go with the flow and you remember so much more. You enjoy things so much more. I don't know. I can't get over that feeling of feeling like the sun wants to burst out of my body. Look at it. 9th house, starseed origin, cosmic identity, otherworldly connection. Someone, holy crow. Yeah. So somebody could have always felt like they never really quite fit in with their family. They always maybe felt a little awkward with the 9th house there and starseed origin. This is like in those things. And somebody else has got some strict, like religious type stuff. Man, I'm telling you, something is coming. Somebody's just not like, oh my gosh, baby. How do you hide that? How do you hide that? Waning crescent. Like, how do you hide? I don't know. Somebody's in pain internally. And it makes me sad. It really does. It makes me mad that people have to live like that. It's not okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. We should not believe what we believe just because that's how they raised us. And I've said that. Remember this. People change. It's okay if people change. It's okay to question things. It's okay to change your mind. We're not robots. It's okay to be against something for hell, most of your life, and be like, why did I not like this again? I don't have that. I don't know, but I do. And it's okay to say that. Nobody has the right to tell you that it's not okay. No one. It's the relationship between you and Most High. And if something is heart-led, you feel like your damn soul is leading you to do something, it is not wrong. Because your soul is not going to lead you to rob a bank. That is not going to happen. It's not wrong. Other people's opinions are not fact. They're not law. They're their opinions, and they're none of our damn business. Quite frankly, they can keep them to themselves, but they don't like to. Because they want, I don't know. Everybody's got to think the same. What the hell is it? The Truman Show? I don't know. This is, I've always had a problem with authority. I mean, I've questioned things since I was young, so this is not shocking to me, but look at this. Emotion, intuition, healing. Flow. Y'all see that? Flow. Surrender to the flow. Look at that. Come on. Thank you, Spirit. And then there's Pluto. Death, rebirth, transformation, and power. Surrender. I'm telling you. Waning crescent. Surrender. It's much easier if you say F it and live life for you. Yes. We have kids, some of us have kids, and we can't just be all willy-nilly and, leave them behind. Well, we can, but we shouldn't. And leave them behind, things like that. But nothing says you have to act a certain way because you're a parent. What? You can't color? You can't dance while you're mowing the lawn? You can't have fun? Are you kidding me? You should. You should embrace your individuality. Embrace that freedom of being yourself. Your uniqueness. Because our kids model us. So if they see us do that, it empowers them, naturally empowers them to do the same. In their own way. It's a ripple effect. Somebody's not sleeping well. It's like gnawing at somebody. I mean, they are fighting. I don't know why. I mean, I do know why, but at the same time, I don't, because it seems so silly to me. I don't know. I guess I've never understood enforcing like strict beliefs in all this, fit in a box thing. I've never understood that. What do you do when you're just bursting with all these unique abilities? And, you're trying to get into, they're trying to put you in a box and you're like, 25, and they're trying to put you in like your 6th grade school uniform. You're like bursting at the seams. That's what this feels like. Like somebody is just, they are, oh, good Lord. This feels like this could, I'm telling you, this can cause like a psychotic break. This is, collectively, we need to all like empower and encourage our friends everybody around us to just be themselves. Just stop with this has to be this way and the stereotypes, and that we just have to stop with it. It's ridiculous. We need to be calling people out for that. Hey. Like, shush. we don't, your opinion and your negativity and tearing other people down, we're not interested. Bye. Like, we cannot entertain that stuff. I don't know, man. I don't know. Check on your friends. See if somebody's extra quiet lately, or I don't know, man. They look really tired. Like, ooh, yeesh. Look at this. You see the flow? Look at the damn flow in that. They're trying to stop that. It's like somebody's like trying to flow and they're like, no, stop it. Stop. I'm telling you, they're trying to break it up. That's exactly what the hell that room looks like. And Laguz is water flow. Look at that. It's like the little pump and it's just coming out. And this guy's like, yes. They're like, no, stop it. And now these is constraint. Restrictions, resistant, they're just, ooh, damn. I'm telling you, this sucks. Remove the blockage, man. Just let it flow. What's honestly, look, oh my gosh. What's the worst that happens? Unconditional love means you can be yourself. So the people that are around you, if they truly love you, they might be butt hurt or rubbed the wrong way, but they eventually come around because it's a natural, it's like a natural reaction. Sometimes we have knee-jerk reactions and we don't even know why. But it's like it's a natural reaction, because a lot of times our ego tells us, to react in a certain way and be defensive. But then, well, if you are sane, you realize that's not about me. Doesn't have shit to do with me, actually. And it's absolutely okay for them to think on their own and do what they want to do. They come around, and everything's fine. And if they don't, then they're not your people. Kendrick said it. Like, I don't care who you are. He'll cut his granny off if she don't agree with him. Blood is not like some sacred vow where you've got to, maintain some type of rigidity and obey and follow their rules without question or anything and just be them, be copies of them. What the fuck? Y'all, Hitler's dead. Okay, I'm just saying. That's not it. That authoritarian shit is not it. Never was it. But damn it, do they try. We're not meant to be like that. I'm telling you. This is like hitting people's like their intuition, imagination, their like psychic powers, their subconscious, their growth, their healing, their fertility, which is how you get abundance. This will cause distress. This will cause confusion. This will cause mental health issues. That is not a maybe. And yes, I can say that. I'm a psych nurse. That's what I did before this. Yes, I can say that. It's not a maybe. That will cause issues. What are you going to do then, huh? Get on prescription meds? What? So you can chemically obey? Well, then what the hell are you here for, That's not fun. Let loose. Hell. Just let loose. Fuck them. Look, I have just never subscribed to the whole... I just never have. Dude, you can ask my mom for as long as I can remember. My mother would tell me, I'm your mother. And I'd say, I don't care if you're Jesus Christ risen from the dead knocking on my front door. You disrespect me, I'm going to say something. And that's real. Because one, the only person I'm really afraid of is OG, the Most High. Yeah, I ain't disrespecting him. But there's no reason, right, that if that were to happen, Jesus Christ would have a reason to disrespect me. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't give a flying who you are. We are equals. At the end of the damn day, we're human. We are equals. Your crown, your titles, okay? Your financial status, all right? Your color, your fucking sexual orientation. None of it matters. None of it. The focus on it is some bullshit that people thought up so they could try to have power over other people. None of it's fucking real. It's made up. So why do people follow it? No fucking clue. This is the stupidest thing I've ever heard of. But they do. And they'll double, triple down on that shit. Okay. But if we start telling them to shut the fuck up and ignore them, keep walking, what are they gonna do? It's the same as fucking bullies in school. It's the same concept. I'm just like, this just always has boggled my mind because it doesn't, I don't know. It just blows my mind, y'all. Look at the fire ant. If you build it, they will come. Light attracts light. Working together to change the system. Working together to change the system. Elephant and bear. Working together to change the system. Come on. Rigid thinking, following orders. Fire ant energy flares up without us noticing. It's the force that attracts us to people and situations that feed our imbalances rather than those that counter them. Gossiping and blaming are a few indicators that misaligned fire ant energy is at play. You may also find yourself stewing on a person or a situation, only making things worse. How can you break free from that? Don't pretend, right? That pressure, all of that isn't getting to you. When it's out of balance, there's gossiping, there's arguing, it's excessive, right? It's the aggression, the gossiping, the slander, the stereotyping, we gotta, come here. It's like isolating all those other people, making people feel empowered. It's not. You know what you're doing, You're creating a big old whirlwind of dark energy. Now, what does dark energy attract? Chaos and a shit ton of bad karma. This cannot happen. It's got to be in balance. We have to be disciplined. We have to be thoughtful of one another. Allow each other to be different and work together. Oh my goodness. How do you get there? Reflection. Reflection. Walking under the moonlight, taking walks at night, grounding. The moon is a feminine energy. It's healing, intuition, etc. Fire escalates things. Almost the last one in the earth. What is this? The spider. That's what came out next. But all these guys, look at this. Creator of prosperity through your life's work and dharma. You're appreciative of things. You're enthusiastic about life. That motherfucking spider is creating a web. Look at how tedious that shit is. But baby, he said, let me add a little razzle dazzle. And let me add some color to it while I do it. Because if I'm doing this, I might as well like what I'm looking at. He stands out because he has fun. It creates that energy around you. A rainbow auric field around you. I'm telling you. I listen to music and sing and dance when I wash dishes. Okay? Washing dishes sucks. I use, silly voices or accents and things like that when I talk to the cats, when I talk to my kid. I'm very playful and silly. And my kid's like, no, mom, no, not, no, stop. I don't care. But, moms aren't very cool to teenagers, but that's who I am. I mean, if I'm going to do the boring stuff, I might as well enjoy it, right? The spider is an ingenious creator. Its greatest gift is weaving the thread of Dharma into a vast, intricate web that supports the spider and those around it, both financially and spiritually. It is hard work. But the spider doesn't tire, doesn't become impatient. It's a reminder that creativity is everywhere. So, even if it is tedious, you can add your flair to it in some way, and that makes it less tedious. And at the same time, you are raising your vibration and the vibration of those around you. And when the vibrations raise, things flow. Things go easier. Things come in easier. You feel me? Oh my goodness, I'm telling you. And I'm telling you, when this doesn't happen, you feel tired, you feel discouraged. To bring into balance, playful creativity. I'm sure my neighbors think I'm crazy because I sing in my yard. I don't care. They probably don't. Actually, they're all very nice to me, but most of them. I oh, there she goes again, dancing while she's cleaning the pool. Why not? You gotta have fun, man. The scorpion. Whoo, baby. The scorpion is a passionate and determined creature. Their career is very important to them, as are a few select friends. Sometimes the scorpion's heat festers, and they focus on an unresolved event from the past, usually a situation where they were left feeling burned. The scorpion card says it's time to come clean about your feelings so everybody can heal and you can get back to your usual fiery but fun self. That's holding in things. This is holding it in. This is like, you feel resentful. There's unresolved issues. You feel jealous. You got contempt towards somebody because you couldn't express yourself. What happens? If you have to hold things in and you've never allowed yourself to release that creative side, the silly side, the whatever, right? Whatever makes you feel free and less restricted, even if you're in a restricted, setting. Like, I have 7 baskets of laundry to fold. You know what I'm saying? You've just got to find if you it exhausts you and it gets so built up that instead of being able to naturally flow with those emotions, express yourself easily, it's flow, man. I'm telling you, it's a lazy river. And if people don't like it, you're like, cool, bro. You just, okay. You don't have to. I didn't ask you to. The scorpion, it's like there's no, there, it's just, I mean, so then, right? Something that could have maybe been a misunderstanding or could have just taken people some time to come around and been like, okay, hey, I dig it. All right. Then you've just got burned bridges and trauma and anger, broken homes, broken relationships, regret, anger. Like it's not good. It's just not good, y'all. No matter what way you look at it. And this is the bear is this bear is waking up. It's the beginning of the earth one. And when it's beginning anew, it's awakening, it's basically waking up from a spiritual slumber. It's awakening. And if you don't allow it to happen, then you withdraw. You get very, very tired. You feel very, very heavy. And you can see that on someone. You think they're just stressed. That's not what it is. And those people are usually putting on an act that they're okay. They're not. And you can usually tell the people, they're overly chipper, overly helpful. You don't really see them ever break down. You don't ever really see them. It's like even their expression of frustration has a rubber band around it. If you know, you know. Even that has to be controlled. I mean, I want to shake those people. Like, just let it out. I'm good. You can let it out on me. Come on, let's go. Like, but they don't. Like, there's something in there that they're just like, no, I can't say that because you know? Oh, I can't. Oh, y'all, it makes me tired just thinking about it. Get exhausted. Okay, exhausted. And I know the elephant, yeah. The elephant this is the first fire. This is the first, like one of the first fire energies. This is the last fire energy, the elephant. Unstoppable, auspicious, wise. It's immense wisdom, good fortune, the destroyer of obstacles. This is like, I'm telling you, this elephants lead the way for you and often create obstacles for you to steer you in the right way because they are led by their own like inner knowing, their own self-knowledge. They're very generous, they're very loving. They're very like focused on, it's like heart space. It's they know which way to go and they trust it and they allow it, they let it flow, they go. And you have to trust. In order to get there, you have to trust. Fear is from the devil. If something feels like it is in your heart, that's from the Most High. Listen to that. The fear, that's not the Most High talking, baby. That's not your soul talking. That's not your higher self talking. Nope. Man, I'm telling you, I feel like I'm gonna like, you know, that's what it feels like. I don't know. Just a lot of restriction. I don't know. Somebody wants to make a YouTube channel, but they're afraid. They want to post on social media, but they're afraid what their family will say. Somebody wants to do some kind of art. They don't know if they're any good. Who gives a shit? If you think it's good, do it. You think people are perfect the first time they do something? No. Make a blob. Make a better blob the next time. Before you know it, you've created something spectacular. Like, just do it. Just fucking do it. I don't even know what it is. Somebody wants to like repurpose glass. Repurpose things. Like somebody's very like earth saving oriented. Like there's people throw things out and it can be repurposed into art. Somebody really wants to do that, but they don't know if they can. Well, you thought about it, didn't you? That thought came from somewhere. So do it. If you can get the stuff, do it. You have to start somewhere. Just do it. I agree. Like whatever that is, I can see things. I agree. Yes. Will people buy it? Yes. Yes. If I'm telling you, if your heart is leading you somewhere, it is for a reason. Like you feel inspired. You can't get it off your mind. You keep thinking about it. Every time you see something, you're like, man, I could do it. Oh, Do it. Just fucking do it. I'm seeing the Shia LaBeouf, you know that little short that he had where he's like, just do it. Man, that's one of my favorite. That's one of my favorite motivational things. I fucking love that. This was upside down. The vow. The Father, upside down, and the cave. What did I say? This is, baby. The Most High. The Father coming from up here, down. Look at this. The vow. Where's our vow at? Here. Is it down here? Well, because they're blood? No. Who's your maker? I don't care what you subscribe to. I mean, if you're not, well, you're not, if you're atheist, you're not fucking watching tarot. If you're atheist, if you're not atheist, you subscribe to something. That's the only thing. So if it's coming from there and you feel it in here, the offering, look at the moon. I'm telling you, the riddle, the desert, the ocean. Look at the mentor. You could maybe have not had a mom or been without one, or maybe you didn't have a very loving mom. Something could have been very strict. The maiden was upside down. Look at prayer. Oh my gosh. Somebody's praying to an ancestor or a passed over loved one. I'm telling you, because they would have had the answers. You would have been able to talk to them, express yourself. They would have gotten it. They would have understood. But whomever you're around, they don't. And there's I'm telling you, somebody has someone who they can go to. Like they could go to, for who this is, like, not everybody's going to be like that, but somebody has a passed over someone that they think of that would have gotten this. And they miss them. This is like, they miss them. They would have had the answer. And somebody reminds them of that person. And there's, there's something, like they hurt them or there was something. And now there's like this fear. All that's doing is harming you. What is the worst someone can say? No. That's it. That's not, I mean, that's better than not knowing. But if somebody knows, if you know there's someone you can talk to, they're not going to say no. Not if you know them. They're not going to say no. You know, I mean, there's people I don't talk to, but I bet I could probably pick a couple out that I was like, you know, this is going on. I feel like I don't think they would tell me no. I'm telling you, it's interconnected. Something's dry. You've got to let the frickin' water in, man. You have to let the water in so that things can flow. Because somebody needs to, like, the key to transformation, the key to working with very difficult energies or frustration, healing, right? Honestly, the key to that is laughter, joking, fun, being silly. Because that all comes from water energy. That's the best thing to do. It'll raise your vibration. It helps you see things differently. Helps you work through things. It helps you transmute that energy instead of amplifying it even more and allowing it to fester inside of you. That's just my 2 cents. I mean, speaking from experience, y'all, you know, sorry, I don't mean to sound preachy. It sounds like something so simple, which it usually does. It sounds simple. It is simple. But at the same time, it is the hardest thing for people to do because it's like they're so afraid or something, it's usually fear, to let go, to allow themselves to just say, what if? Why not? Who says I can't? To be okay with walking away from people, you know, if that happens and you find out they really don't give a shit about you, to be okay with that and walking away. And knowing you will find the people who embrace you. You will. Otherwise, you wouldn't have been led to do that. I truly believe that. Everybody, I'm telling you, if you guys just watch, just like sit back and watch, like news articles, social media, reels, you know, all these things that get the most likes feed into negativity, feed into gossip, jealousy, envy. We want to see people look ridiculous. We want to see people look worse than we do. We want to see, why? I don't. I feel bad. I feel like, what, that's terrible. Somebody fucking recorded that and put that. Like, I get mad at the person who posted it. People that post things about celebrities are like, and so she wore this, and I really cannot believe that she... What is wrong with you? Stop. Nobody cares. The obsession with celebrities' lives and what they wear and who they're talking, like the gossip. Stop. Like, I cannot with that shit. I've always hated like reality TV, all that shit. Just stop. It's fucking drama and it's ridiculous. There's nothing healthy about it, y'all. All of that stems, like, we think, oh, well, it's just because of this. It's just because... No, there are deeper reasons. Why are we so quick to put out content that's only purpose, the only purpose, is fire and energy to get other people to join in the hate at somebody, making fun of them, gossiping about them, laughing at them, judging them negatively? Like, where does that stem from? That doesn't stem from a good place, I'll tell you that. But it keeps us in a lower vibration. You want to know the problem, you go to the root. It's insecurity. Why are we insecure? I don't know, societal beliefs and norms, where'd those come from? Because they're not laws. I'm just saying, y'all, you got to dig deeper. There's a reason. It's not all this surface level stuff being separate. No, it's all connected to something. I just heard wake up. I keep hearing that. Wake up and smell the homeless. I think it's Aladdin. I think it's the genie. I don't know. I keep hearing that though. For the past, I don't know, week or two. You see this? Starseed origin. This is on the bottom of the deck. 4 swords. Look at that lamb. See that sun? Death and the Fool. Baby, I hope so. Shed it. Grow back better. This energy is like, I really want like the right person to see this video and be like, you know what? I can do this. Look at this. I want the right person to see this video. Knight of Wands. Oh gosh. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. There it is. The Knight of Wands, the 8 of Swords. Look at that. You see that? Look at that. This is just planning, waiting. This looks like expecting. Look at Mother of Swords, Father of Swords. Those are owls. Owls. That's a snake. Are they? Y'all, yes, owls can be vicious. But they are intelligent as heck. Intuitive. They see higher perspectives. This is like expecting to be hit with some kind of just logic only. And like real rigid, judged, swords. This is like, I'm gonna get the beaks and the claws. But you also just approach them honestly. That's it. That's all you have to do is approach them honestly. Because a Mother of Swords is, it's like, it's almost giving me like, it's kind of giving me this like intelligence and authority and very stern. I don't get, owl's one of my spirit animals. I don't get that from owls at all. Because I tell you what, if you're a bird, I want to be a baby owl. Why? Baby. 1, they're not making their nests because they work smarter, not harder. They'd be taking somebody else's. 2, you try to attack an owl nest and you think you get away with it. I don't care how far away you are. Mama is visiting your place that night and you're all getting fucked up. You don't believe me? Search it on YouTube. It's there. It'll fucking blow your mind. I'm telling you. You don't, with no owl children. But the Mother of Swords has Cups energy. Just be honest. You got to plan to just be honest. And the Mother of Swords is discernment, intuitive, witty, logical, rational. And yes, a Father of Swords is very authoritative and by the book. But if there's a Mother of Swords next to it, yeah, look at this. This is giving me like it's somebody's like about to explode. See that? Doesn't that look like somebody about to explode? If somebody comes up and they're being honest, right, with the Queen of Swords, and the King of Swords tries to say something, I promise you, that Queen of Swords is saying something. Because she has discernment. That's like, I can be all in the book if I want to be, okay? But I also have water energy, so I'm not going to just do that. Yep, it's family. Deep. Look at the roots, the deepness, the lineage. Deep. They have experience. I'm telling you. People are not as... Yes, and I get it, right? Like there's traditions and there's beliefs and things need to be... You think it has to be so very upright and you only see this. That's all you see. You don't see this. There's more than meets the eye with people. I'm telling you, sometimes people will surprise you. And I know that things go deep. I get that. But you have to, for you, if you want to live your life for you and find your happiness, because you are allowed, don't ever let anyone tell you you are not allowed to be happy. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. You are allowed to be happy. We answer to one. OG. That's it. Everybody around me is a human. I told you. Nothing else matters. I don't care who the fuck you are. You're a human. No one is better than anybody. Nobody should abuse their power. It's ridiculous. There's some shit that goes back. That somebody's holding in. It's like afraid to say something. But you see that Father of Swords with the rainbow and the rainbow here? Somebody's got more hidden in them. They can, I'm telling you. It's not going to be as bad as somebody thinks it. It doesn't feel like that anyway. And it feels like there's like pent up things over time. Like maybe you tried to say something and you kind of got shut down. You have to remember, try again. Because time can heal wounds. Time can change things. Helps change people's mind. You don't just try once and stop. It's not like, oh, well, I guess I just have to live like this forever then because I can't say anything. Who says? I'm telling you, I'm gonna get fucking t-shirts made. It's just, who says? Because seriously, that's my number one question. I'm like, oh, come on, y'all. What I said, judgment. Who says? You see that? Baby. Y'all better remember, we all come from the same person and he can see everything. It's like they're afraid it's gonna be rehashing like old stuff again. Like, almost like I tried to say it, I don't know, 10 years ago, 20 years ago. I don't care how long ago it was. I don't care if it was fucking 2 years ago. But it's like it's going to be the same response. Do you know that? Well, because they act like, that's not the question I asked. Do you know that? And you can't possibly know that answer unless you just got done trying it. So who's holding who back? You're holding yourself back by thinking or assuming what they're going to say, how they're going to react. I mean, you do not know, baby. The son, you don't know unless you try. Don't assume. Worst they can say is no. Worst that can happen is they get pissed. Who gives a shit? Look at that. The Eight of Cups. You have to be okay with this. If people do not want, I'm telling you, if they do not want to, oh my God. Somebody knows. I told you somebody knows. I told you somebody knows. If they do not want to allow you to be you, which is just expressing yourself. Okay, I'm not talking about like being crazy and I want to go do bad things. No, just be you, okay? If you want to be in a same-sex relationship, if you want to be a painter, if you want to go back to, I don't know, be friends with somebody your parents hate, go back to an ex that your parents are like, but you said, I mean, if anything that feels heart-led, walk away. They're not for you. They want you to live for them. And that's not what you're here for. And someone knows. This feels like somebody at a distance. Somebody knows. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Someone knows. The Eight of Swords, the Ten of Wands. You've got the Two of Wands and the High Priestess. Look at this high priestess underneath these, looking. They can feel, somebody can feel it. And I'm telling you, somebody knows. But it's like afraid to do it. You gotta, I feel like they're trying to even send you telepathic messages. Yeah, look at this. I'm telling you. The high priestess, the two of swords, the hierophant. Yes. Somebody does not need to see you or speak to you. I'm telling you. They got it. They hear it. Telepathic messages. I'm telling you. The Mother of Cups, the moon. Somebody, y'all. You have to be willing to knock things down. You have to be willing to do the work. You have to be willing to go underneath the moon, to allow the water in, to sit with yourself, to do that journey, to go through the dark night of the soul, and allow yourself to feel those emotions. That heaviness will go away. Somebody can see that on someone. I'm telling you, somebody can see that on someone. Baby. There they are. Because you know why? Because they can see someone's light. I'm telling you. This is like, it's okay. It's okay to go. Like calling somebody in. Somebody's being led to do something. By spirit. It is led. They're led to do it. Yes. I feel like they're waiting. I feel like the fucking spirit. Oh my gosh. The only way is through the high priestess. Six of Swords. Here comes the light. You see the moon, the water. You have to go through it. This is, I'm telling you, somebody feels another person's emotions, thoughts, something. Visiting in the dreams, okay? Something. And somebody knew, somebody had something deep down in. My goodness gracious. Somebody, when I say somebody's going to damage their soul, they're going to damage their soul. Because they're going to break their own heart. Look at this. That's giving me like festering. There's like never enough in the cups. Not wanting to share it. Like the past. It's you. Somebody's got to go through that shit. Yes. They sure the fuck do. I'm telling you. Because if somebody doesn't go through this, they're going... This is having toxicity on top of your emotional center. You miss out on things. You're never happy. You have to look. You don't have to do shit. If you want to be unhappy and miserable, but play a role that you're never going to, you don't earn anything by that, go ahead. But if you want to be truly happy, you have to do this. You have to be willing to allow the emotions in. And this is someone who will sit with you in the dark. The moon. The moon. Let it in. It's okay. The Page of Cups. Feelings, imagination, dreaming, intuition, all of that wakes up. The Judgment, all of it wakes up. I'm telling you, y'all. Oh my gosh, Ten of Swords again on the bottom of the deck. You gotta, oh my God. This is like, I think it's because somebody did this. And they were okay with not having an apology. They were okay with not having closure. And somebody feels like, this is somebody feeling like they're going to be shut down. But I'm fucking telling you, someone fucking knows. Like they waiting. They waiting. And it feels like this person, it feels like they've missed the opportunity. But it feels like if they just approach, that's all they have to do. Accountability, atonement, allow those things to come up if they just approach. Like you get the Page, they're going to listen. Somebody's not a monster. Oh my gosh. Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it. Wheel of Fortune. Baby, the Devil. The Empress. Oh my gosh, in heaven. I'm telling you. The Empress with the Hanged Man. They know. They know. This is what's happening right now. Or should be. Or is about to. This is where the energy is flowing currently. Within a couple weeks, month end, there's healing here. I'm telling you. This is Pete. And the Ace of Cups. That. Sitting. Here's the High Priestess. Four of Swords. The Hierophant. Wisdom. Wise. Somebody knows something about someone. That they are, something. And they're telling you this is time, investments, etc. Somebody knows. And I don't know how, but they've seen something and they've got a lot of wisdom. I don't know, man. Somebody's speaking. It's waking somebody up. I'm telling you. This Six of Swords to this. Justice. The Moon. That's Cancer energy, baby. The Moon and Chariot. Well, the Three of Cups. Page of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Strength. Nine of Swords. Oh, boy. Somebody worried? Nine of Pentacles. Oh, my gosh. Oh, baby. Somebody. Oh, my gosh, yes. Somebody's worried. Somebody's worried that they're going to miss out. Somebody's worried they're going to miss out. They're afraid. They're afraid that they were a fool. They're afraid that they didn't speak up soon enough. They're like they were naive. This is like they're worried that somebody's going to be like, no, I'm good on my own. Like, I'm strong on my own. This is worry. And I don't know if, there's an opportunity to work together or, I mean, this could be somebody with a kid or they want to change something with maybe a little brother, a kid, a sister, a friend, something. Because there's worry here. But I don't, this feels very much like when you awaken and you heal, you are at peace and you are protected. And then it's like you receive, we saw it somewhere. You receive your dharma, like what you're here for type stuff. Like getting credit for all the lessons you've learned, right? Like karmic returns, sort of, I guess. I'm not really sure how to say it, but that's what I think it is. But you can help other people and earn money creatively. You feel me? And that I'm telling you, the Hierophant, the Lamb, the Sun here. This is like, rest my child. You're good. I've seen everything that you've been doing. I heard you. That path is the right path. It's creating your own lane. And you were led there by the right things. Yeah. Somebody's trying to get away from someone. Oh my good Lord. And somebody's trying to block them. Girlfriend? Roommate? I just heard girlfriend. Roommate? Brother? What? Somebody's blocking somebody that they feel like they don't want to hurt their feelings. I just heard fuck their feelings. I'm telling you. Somebody's ancestor? Yes? Paul? Somebody's ancestor Paul is saying fuck their feelings. Live your life for yourself. I just heard Rodriguez. Okay. So, y'all do. Oh, yeah. I'm all for being respectful to people, obviously. But when it restricts who I am at my core, and I know I'm not doing anything wrong, I'm with Kendrick. I'll cut my granny off. I'm sorry, Granny, but hey, this is your life. You're here for a reason, to live it for you, not anybody else. So, oh boy. You've got to work through your fears. You have to. You can be free and do it on your own. And I feel like you're afraid of it's your pride. It's your pride. It's your ego. That's what's like, oh, but what will people say? But you're going to help empower people. You go through this, you in turn empower people to do the same, to take control of their life, to face their fears. And then they reap the rewards of that. It's a ripple effect. It's a damn ripple effect, y'all. Look, I just slipped the deck. It's a ripple effect, y'all. Ace of Swords. Just do the damn thing, okay? If your heart is leading you to it, it is not wrong. And you will know the difference. It is common sense whether something is good or bad. And if you think, no, that's bad, question, what makes it bad? Why is it bad? Right? Is it harming another human being? Okay. Is it robbing a bank? Or does it go against a belief system? Because that's not bad. I don't give a fuck who you are, what you were born into. I don't. You are not required. Truly, you're not. You're not required to do what they tell you to do. If you culturally believe that and you're okay with it, you know, that's different. But I mean, people switch religions. People go from being a Catholic to just a spiritualist and doing stuff like this. I mean, it happens. You know, I have to be this because everybody in my family was, or I can't, you know, I don't know. I can't date somebody a different color. I can't date somebody the opposite. Who says? Because I promise you, the Most High didn't create you and make your heart to love someone specific and then tell you it wasn't okay. I'm just saying. I feel very strongly about that. Love is love, y'all. Just because it makes somebody else uncomfortable doesn't fucking matter. Tell them, get out your business. Mind your own. I'm not asking who you're been laying down with, am I? No. Mind your motherfucking business, okay? Look, y'all. This type of decision will make or break your life. I've been fighting to not fighting. I've been me, right, my whole life. Very outspoken, stand up, question norm, all that stuff, right? But I always held a little bit back because I didn't want to make other people uncomfortable. Till I realized them being offended by me, being passionate about something or expressing myself or not agreeing with them or not liking the same things as them or them not understanding what I'm into is not my fucking problem. I was holding myself back. You see that? I was holding myself back. Yeah. The candle agrees. And it's not easy, right? But the weight that no longer sits in me or on me from that and the freedom I feel and the happiness that I have doing the mundane things, all of that was worth it. Plus, I have a very cool job. So, I mean, how can I hate it, right? It was worth it. The lessons, all that, it's worth it. Going through them sucks, but it's for a reason. I had to go through all that shitty stuff so that I could help all you people go through that shitty stuff. You feel me? Okay, that's what I have. I hope this helps, guys. I really do, man. That's what you need to focus on for July, I guess, right now. Right now, make that decision. Don't plan it. Just do it. Because you may not be here in 5 minutes. It is a fact of life. We are not guaranteed. So grab the bull by the horns, take advantage of now. Okay? That's what I got. Yeah. Be a good human. Give the day a good you. Lead with your heart and good intentions. That's it. Simple. Perfect recipe. All right? That's it. Till next time, y'all. Peace.